Hey guys, I'm Dan Whitaker. Today we are going to be talking about why is it so hard to actually change your golf swing. So guys, if like many of you, I'm having to work on my game at this time of year, decided that this is a great time for me to start to make some changes to my game, make some changes to the technique, make some alterations to hopefully become a better golfer next year. Now, that shot went a little left, I felt like I ripped it. So I might be saying to myself, that was a really good strike, okay? And if I'm on the driving range, surely that's what we're working on. We're looking at ball flight, we're looking at strike, we're looking at, are we making the changes to our game? They're all the questions we're probably all asking ourselves, okay? So you're probably in your mind consciously think you're making these swing changes. So if like you, I'm gonna go and hit another ball now. So is this like the typical type of session we'd end up seeing from you guys? So the moment for me, as an example, I'm working at the impact position because I haven't really liked it, getting towards the end of the season. It's got a little bit untidy. So just getting a feel for this impact position. Okay, and let's just see what that strike and what the flight and what that movement is going to be like. So going off that one, that's a pretty good strike. Hit it really good, little draw, pretty solid. Did I actually make that impact position I'm actually trying to achieve? That I can't tell you, because I'm basing it off my strike, how far it went, how it felt in my hands, etc. Because that is an outcome. I'm then looking at the outcome of the shot, and I'm basing whether I made a good movement or not from that strike, from where that ball finished. Well, really, if we're making swing changes, the first thing that's going to be altered is going to be the strike, where that ball comes off on the face. It's got to change. If that isn't changing, we are definitely not making any alterations to that golf swing. If we're basing it off strike, really, I class that as an emotional response. I hit a bad one, grab for the next ball. Oh, as soon as I hit a good one, it's like, oh my God, I feel so much better, I've just hit a good shot. So then all of a sudden, my self-esteem goes up because I think, oh, what a good shot. Thinking everyone in the range must be thinking, that guy can hit it pretty good in that bay there, number 5. Whereas really, they don't care. Because all they're doing is concentrate on what they're doing in their practice session. Everyone's in their tunnel vision world and doing what they want to do. So nobody cares how you're striking it, apart from us. And we're basing our self-worth, self-esteem off that strike, where the ball went. Yet we're trying to make our swing changes and we're expecting the strike to still be amazing. I find that a little bit difficult to try and take on board, okay? I can't definitely make any swing changes and strike it fantastic because your body's in a different position, okay? And it's going to be attacking from different angles, and the club, therefore, has got to be coming in a different position. Now, strike is purely hand-eye coordination. If you've been for lessons and sometimes you've gone in there and your swing's not been great, but you've hit some fantastic strikes some of the time, okay? That's because you've timed it well. You've timed it well, you've managed to align it, and you've hit some shots that have been right out of the middle, flushed, great results. So that's a great result, but it wasn't a great move. So then all of a sudden you make the change and you make an amazing move with a terrible strike. So that's probably going to happen. But the problem is no one tells us this. So that's why the golf swing's almost impossible to change, because we want to see it going well. We want to hit good shots. We want to feel good about it. So when we're making the changes, we want to do something on a slower motion, okay? Or at a speed where you can evaluate or reflect at the best level you possibly can, because you need to know whether you've done it right or whether you've done it wrong, okay? And that is the most important thing of all. So if I was working in my impact position, okay, what I'd be looking at is, I'd first off be trying to get a club that's going to give me a chance. So maximum a mid-iron, probably even a wedge, okay? Definitely not going to go long irons, definitely not going to go driver, okay? I'm trying to make some swing changes that are going to make me a better golfer next season, okay? So what I'm going to do is going to hit a ball here in a second, do it a little bit slower and try and give myself the feedback and the feelings. And because I'm trying to work at impact, I probably don't need to even do a full swing. I need to know whether I'm moving through the golf ball how I want to. Is the club coming through on the right angle? Is my body doing what it needs to do? The problem is we do it all at full speed, so we're stood there, hitting it at full flat out speed, getting some great distance, strike, etc. And whilst doing that, all we're doing is reminding our body of that old stuff, because at that speed we can't really control it. So we're doing the full shots and keep saying to our body, keep doing that old junk that you want to always do. Okay, we're not going to be able to then suddenly say, I'm going to be making a change. A change is going to be a conscious effort. Okay, it's going to be a harder practice session. It's going to be about working through the difficulties, making it so that you are aware when you've done it right, but most important, when you've done it wrong. Because if you know what you did wrong, you can at least try and change it for the next one. So therefore, you can start to take ownership of some new changes. So if I'm working at some half swings right here, okay, I'm going to try and feel this impact position. Have at least 2 or 3 practice swings, okay? If you've ever been to a tour event, you don't see them just shelling all the time. They're doing drills, they're doing slower motion, they're getting some feedback, okay? It's not about putting a stripe show on and hitting one after the other down the banner. It's about making a change. So if I'm making a slower motion, I'm going to try and make an impact position. I have to do this really quite slow to feel. I'm going to do a little half swing, hopefully get somewhere close. Well, not hopefully, definitely going to get somewhere close with the feeling. So for me there, I was trying to get my body and the arms to come around together as a unit. Now, self-esteem wise, I'm not going to feel great there. It's only gone 60 yards. It's gone straight, okay? But I can tell you 100% that was a really, really good impact position. So if I want to change this is what I'm going to have to go through. But when my best pal phones me up at the weekend and says, let's go out for a knock, I've got to have the discipline to say, unfortunately, the course isn't in the best condition now going into the winter. I'm working on my swing changes and I can't come out for a knock. I need to work at it. If I go out for a game of golf, I am guaranteed 100% to do the old stuff. Why? I've got bunkers, I've got hazards in place. I want to play well. I don't look like an idiot in front of my friend. And getting it on the golf course, it's about making a score. 100% about making a score. But I don't want to think about making a score. I want to make my game better for next year so my scores come tumbling down. So if you want to do that, what you need to do is start now at the beginning of the winter as you mean to go on for the rest of that winter in terms of making those swing changes. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. So hopefully there's some stuff you can start to apply into your winter program. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I've got some great content coming forward. Driver series, we've done 2 already, and we've got another 4 or 5 coming for you guys. I think you're going to really enjoy that. We're talking about lots of different facets in terms of you being able to get more control with your driver, maybe distance, etc. So watch out for those coming. If you want some more content from me or some specific things, please make some comments below. Like, give us a thumbs up. If you want to get in touch with me, please do so via my website. All social media links are below, which I'm active on. Thanks a lot for watching and talk with you again very soon.